I am feeling bright and cheerful this morning. It's a very special day. It's special because I just started volunteering with this organization called Lasagna Love. And I've been wanting to do this for a while, and it's finally happening. I made it happen, and I'm so proud of myself, and I feel so lucky and so special to be part of this. We make lasagna, and we get assigned to somebody who needs it, and they can need it for any reason at all. And I just got my first message that there is a family who needs a lasagna. And I am in charge of bringing it to them. Last night, I gathered all of the ingredients. And with Lasagna Love, you can make special requests. And this family requested gluten-free and vegan lasagna. And I am ready to take on that challenge. I've learned how to make vegan ricotta. There's a special recipe where you can use ground up, sprouted, soaked almonds. And I am ready to try to make this. I'm going to taste it first too, to make sure it tastes delicious, because I want to give them the absolute best lasagna that they have ever had. So last night I bought the gluten-free lasagna noodles, and I bought some sprouted almonds that I've been soaking overnight. I feel so ready and so energized to make this for them. I'm in my kitchen right now. I open the refrigerator and I get out the almonds. And they look a little bit puffier than they looked last night before I soaked them in the water. Just perfect. I take off the skin of the almonds and I hold one of the pearly white almonds in my hand. And it's soft and smooth and beautiful and shiny. And so I put all of the almonds that I took the skin off of in a blender with all of the other ingredients. I can hear the sound of the blender grinding them up perfectly. When I'm done, I plop all of this almond puree into a bowl, and I make the ricotta with the ingredients. It's vegan ricotta. I put down some marinara sauce into this large tray, this huge aluminum tray, because I want them to have the biggest and best lasagna. And it already smells good, even though I haven't even started baking it yet. I start to lay down the noodles, and I put one layer of the vegan ricotta that I made on the bottom. I put some more of the noodles on top. A little bit more marinara sauce. And then I fill the middle with all of these yummy grilled vegetables that I made last night. I taste some of the vegetables, and they taste so good even before warmed up. I mixed them with some extra virgin olive oil, some Italian seasoning. Oh man, they are going to love this. I feel so joyful. I put the rest of the lasagna together, and on the top, I make a little heart with a knife. I hope it bakes well with the heart. And if not, I'll just do it again after it bakes. My oven has been preheated, and as I open the door, I can feel the nice warmth on my face, on my hands and my arms and my chest, and it feels so soothing. Man, this lasagna tray it has some weight to it. I can feel it in my strong arms. And I put it down into the oven. And I just take a moment to look at it before I close the oven. Feeling pretty good about this. I close it and let it bake. And as it's baking, I start to smell all of the wonderful flavors of this lasagna. Each and every one. The sauce made with these rich tomatoes. The smell of the Italian seasoning. The oregano and the rosemary. And the fresh basil that I put on the top. Oh my goodness. It smells so delicious. And I just keep thinking about this family and how honored I am to be making this for them right now. To be helping other people. I have the ability to do this. And I'm the one who got myself here. Gosh, I'm so thankful. I'm thankful for me. I'm thankful for this opportunity. I feel it in my heart. Thank you so much. As the lasagna bakes, I sit down on one of my comfy, most favorite chairs in my house, and I just wait. I meditate for a little bit. I take this time for myself. And this rest, this time for me is productive. All of the cells in my body feel it. They feel this rest. They feel the mindfulness. Their vibrations are optimal. I'm thankful for this moment. Thank you. I hear the timer go off on my oven, and I'm just filled with so much joy and happiness. I go over and I put on some oven mitts. I open the oven and I can see that the lasagna is bubbling. Oh, just perfect. I laugh as I take it out and I put it up on the stovetop because the heart that I made is not there anymore. I kind of figured that would happen, and that's okay. So what I do is I take a little serrated steak knife and I just do it again. And that's okay. This time I cut a little bit deeper. I cut in the shape of a heart. And I take a spoon and I pick the heart up. And I put it kind of in the corner. And I take 2 leaves of fresh basil and I put them on top of the heart, on top of the arches, so that you can still see the heart. And it almost looks like a beautiful little green plant is growing out of it, just representing all of this life, all of this vitality. It smells so good. I take a tiny little corner piece, kind of dig down so that you can't see that I took it, because I just want to make sure that this tastes perfect for them. I put the spoon close to my mouth and I can feel the steam coming off of this lasagna. Oh, and it feels so good on my face. I bask in this moment. I blow on this little treasure just to cool it down. And once it's cooled down enough, I take this wonderful bite of this gift that's giving to them and giving to me at the same time. Oh my goodness, is it delicious. The texture of the vegan ricotta and the taste is absolutely perfect. The vegetables have this rich, bold flavor. They're just crunchy enough to have that satisfying feeling in my mouth, and just soft enough to also kind of melt into the lasagna with the noodles and the sauce and the vegan ricotta, and it tastes so good. I am so proud of this. I'm so thankful that I have this skill. Thank you. I'm delighted that I can give this to somebody else. I put some foil over the top of the lasagna, and I put it in my car. I put it in the passenger seat. I text the family, because this is the time that we said we were going to meet, and I bring it over to their house. I don't put any music on or anything during the drive. I just feel my own presence, my own health, and I use my senses. I see everything around me and notice its beauty while I'm driving. I smell the wonderful, rich lasagna. I think for a moment, hey, maybe I'll make myself one of these too. It's so good. I park on the street next to some beautiful green grass. It's evening now, and as I step out of the car, I walk around my car and I go to the passenger seat. There's a towel under the lasagna because it's still nice and hot. And I pick it up with the towel under my hands, and I can feel the weight of it in my strong arms, and I can feel the warmth. I close my car door with my behind because I don't have any hands right now to close it. And I walk onto this little patch of grass, then onto the sidewalk, and I notice that there's all these beautiful lightning bugs all around. Each one like a little star, lighting up, and the light fades, and lighting up again, and the light fades. It's such a beautiful sight. I start to walk up a driveway, and I see this person standing at the door. The person is smiling, and as I get closer, I can see that they have tears in their eyes. And this makes me tear up in my eyes. It's good tears. It's happy and grateful tears that I'm able to help somebody else. And they have no idea how much they're helping me by allowing me to give them this gift. They thank me and tell me their story about why they contacted Lasagna Love. And it's such a special moment sharing this with them. I feel all of this life force between us. All of the strength. It's like we're giving it back and forth to each other. It's like we're glowing in this light as I hand over this meal to them. And I can hear other people in the background in the place where they live. And I know that they're going to enjoy something that I made for them. And it means everything to me. The person thanks me, and I thank them. We smile, and they take the lasagna inside. I walk back to my car, and I sit here for just a moment. I reflect on how grateful I am. How grateful I am for my health and all the gifts that I have and my ability to do this, and how this wonderful family made me feel, and how I've made myself feel. And I just repeat over and over as I drive off to this beautiful evening. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.